So here are some thoughts about the situation with coronavirus. We can see this virus is gonna be a global crisis, and not only health crisis but also economical. It's very simple. If you don't go to work, you the state will get out of the money and will not be able to to work as normal. So some services will be unavailable, and if you think about it, when this virus will hit Africa or India or another countries, maybe you can see it on Iran today. Um, this is gonna be something that will probably last for 1 year or 2 year or 3 years. Maybe it will stay with humans forever, because there will be some people who will possess this virus, and they can start this infection process again. So in Africa, as a global crisis, it will be very bad. So the society will change. Society will change. So yeah, the society will change, and society will change in a way. Some people will not like it. This is the problems of society, that our leaders are somehow far away from our problems, the real problems, and this is maybe one of the things, because if uh, if the society will not be able to work, there won't be any food, there won't be another stuff. um, so how will the society change? The society can change in a way we couldn't imagine before. Maybe we will need to go back to farming, like in 30s, when the big crisis in America started, and it was farms, American farms, and agriculture that saves the situation, and it's gonna be the same here. Uh, um, there, it's also chance for new types of businesses, because people will need security in this way. So some labeling about who is, some testing, who is tested communities which are safe, uh, tested schools. Maybe the smaller communities will arise, and people will realize that it's better for them to live in a community of 500 people, maybe, I don't know, 50,000, or even the whole city, but with not that direct contact with others. because there's no other way. There's no other way how to. Maybe there will be some medical care, some cures, some vaccines, but I don't think it's gonna be next. It's gonna be in this year. Maybe in the next year. I don't really know why it's taking so much. There's a question why they stopped researching MERS and SARS vaccines. Somebody had to decide that they will stop the research, and it was a bad decision, as we can see, because the coronavirus will have enormous effects on global economics. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there will be in the future some problems with jobs, and if I can see, people are still not wearing, here in my country, people are still not wearing masks, protection masks, on a daily basis in food shops and everywhere. It's just beginning. People are just realizing this problem, and this is gonna be a big problem, because it's spreading already. The virus is already spreading, and the thing that they are not today, they are not using it today. It's the 14th. It's the 14th of March, and there are just few people who are wearing masks in the small villages. Just all the people go to the same food shop, and if just one people will be sick, and the whole town will be sick. This is really something that I don't understand, how the officials can be such ignorant about this food shop problem. It should be mandatory. There are some people who just hide in their homes. They just make some food reserves, but this is a very short view. I want to tell you one thing. Like maybe 1 year ago, this is true story. I was in a Kaufland shop, in a food store, and I was at the cash machine, and there were another people standing behind me in a row, in a lane, and they were putting the things on a table, and the cashier lady was cashing it, the normal thing. I'm not racist, but there were some 3 gypsies ladies, and one was like very you couldn't even tell that she's a gypsy, and there were some younger ladies, and one of these younger ladies, she had something that she don't want to buy, and she just go and put it on the back on this table, and the table is moving, with a machine, and it's moving to the cashier, but she put it there. She put it in the behind, at the beginning of this table, and the older gypsy lady saw this, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And she went to her and told her that she cannot do it like this, and she had to give it back or somewhere else, on some other place. So it can be a bit funny, but I realize one thing. It's like it's the complexity of the situation that we can consider. Maybe the lady wasn't thinking that somebody see her. She just didn't care. It was it was something that she was doing. She was just thinking about herself, but people see it and saw it, and it was awkward even for the older gypsy lady. Why I'm talking about this in this situation with coronavirus is the same thing. It's the same thing, and we are blind, and we don't see the far. We cannot see to the longer distance. Just barely can see our nose. So that's the thing. We cannot win this war with the virus in one state. What we gonna be? Are we gonna close the border? It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that easy. So I said small communities, but actually this can be a reason for some countries like US and also Europe countries to close the border, to send refugees home, and not accept any foreign exchange. Well, in my opinion, the problems that refugees have in their own countries needs to be solved sooner or later. It's the same thing as with the gypsy lady in a supermarket I was telling about. Um, it's these colonialists like Great Britain, where how many years were they using their colonies, and they were blind. The problems are coming back, and it would be very naive to think that there won't be any problems from that politics they were doing. But here, this coronavirus and the economical problems, so the crisis is coming probably, most probably, at least some crisis. And no, I'm more worried about the future mutations of this virus. I think already there are two strains, and in future, maybe in a half year or in 2 years, maybe another mutation will come, and it can be much worse if this virus is designed, and it looks like it's designed only to kill old people, which is very good for economics, but this is just one point of view. Of course, it's gonna have a tough impact on economy, and people will not have any cash money. I mean, any free money. Our crypto, even now it's falling, may arise later, but I think there will be need for new crypto, which you can see right now. We have like thousands of cryptocurrencies, and people are crazy all over this, but actually this is very dangerous, because you don't know who is behind this anonymous money, and it can be really bad guys, and I think the future crypto will be about you won't be able to buy any amount of money that you want. You will only get something for your work, and this will stop the bankers from dominating also the crypto. So what can we do? What can we do in this situation? We can prepare the guys who have some country houses with some food, maybe some fruits, some plants. I think they are okay. Also the small communities maybe some traditional families that are living on one spot, and some rural areas maybe okay, but in long run this will have big impacts, and it's better to be prepared for this. And people in the city, I think, even they can be more disciplined, but I think this will be the biggest problem in the city. And let's hope during the summer and the higher temperatures and the higher numbers will make people be more responsible. However, in Africa and some not so industrial countries, this will have very big impacts on societies, and new wars can also start. In this case, I hope you should stick with the people that you trust. I hope like everybody's at home, sitting at home. People will have some depressions and stuff like this, but it's funny because civilization that cannot sit like 3 weeks on their asses. I mean, they deserve some problems, some reality check, and some people just need to realize that they are not gods, even though the rich people will benefit from this and may become a little bit like gods. But anyway, even the guy who designed this virus, maybe if it's designed, it's just acting like a god. It's just acting like a god. Even the richest guys on this planet are just mimicking the gods. All right, guys. I hope you are I hope you are safe. I hope you just wear these protective things. Also the sunglasses at least, and good luck. Be responsible. Be with people that you love, and just use the time for something beneficial. It's time to learn something, to be in the nature, and to prepare for maybe new things coming in this and next year when it comes to organization of the society. Let's hope the numbers will go down, and not a big war, no big wars will start somewhere anywhere. So we need to probably take a different look at who we are, and take care about the communities, the spreading of things. This will have to change, definitely. So yeah, hard times are coming. Probably if you check the numbers from the Iran, from the Spain, from the Italy, this is just beginning, and there can be tough times for humans, at least some humans, some cultures, without information. Maybe it's our responsibility to warn them, to come with the solutions, and to help them. It's not like we can be just like all some bad guys will die as well. No, this is global, and it will come back. If in Africa, if the pandemic will continue, and it will continue there, this is gonna they won't be able to isolate those people. So it's gonna be, in my opinion, this can be, maybe more people can die from this than from Second World War together, of course. So people will be forced to live in a new societies, and if we will witness probably some hard times of the current system. The slowing of growing economical, and most probably inflation as hell. Great inflation probably. I'm not sure, but probably, most probably something like this. So good luck, guys, and start with something positive that can help at least your family or your community, and to be the